Everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I know I haven't done a video in a while. This video is actually going to be called Reality to Upgrading Power Lead Systems. I'll be talking about Master Traffic Institute, other upgrades inside of Power Lead Systems, Diamond, Platinum, things of that nature. I just want to let you know right from the get-go, y'all, I've come off of a long vacation, and I'm going to talk about this a little bit. I'm going to talk about how I was capable of doing this vacation while at the same time talking about these upgrades. And I'm going to show you how important the upgrades are in comparison to even the residual income from Power Lead Systems itself. And I'm also going to talk a little bit about how I used to approach Power Lead Systems and how things have changed now and are continuing to change that makes Power Lead Systems more approachable and more than the ways that I used to do it as well. Okay, so I'm going to talk about a little bit of all of it. First of all, y'all, my last few months have been unusual. They've been extraordinary for me. For someone that worked 60, 65 hours a week in a restaurant, and at times up to 90 hours a week in a restaurant, for me to take a 9-month vacation from work, it's amazing. At 45 years old, I can't even imagine what that would have been like. And y'all, you got to understand, even when I got an online business, and I'm going to talk about a lot of perspective from new people too, because I came from that. I was trying to put everything together, and though I love figuring things out, I was against residual income when I first got into online business because to me it was another payment. I don't like payments. I've never liked payments. So for me to adapt and to evolve to where residual income was one of the most, if not the most important thing in my portfolio when it came to online business, it took a little while. It took me about a year of me maturing and finally getting to that point. But without the residual income that Power Lead Systems provides, or even other businesses, if you're using some sort of, that has a residual form to it, there wouldn't be 9 months of vacations. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're like I was and you're real new to online business, y'all, understand that those payments that you're looking at, that's such a short mentality, a short thought process into a business that could change your life. And really, y'all, if you believe in the business, and this is so important, you have got to go all in your business. If you believe in the owners, if you know the CEOs are available, if you know your company's been around for years like Power Lead Systems has, pays out every week like clockwork like Power Lead Systems has, and you know it's got new things around the corner, y'all. If you don't know, October and maybe November, not sure when everything will be squared away, they got a lot of new changes coming to Power Lead Systems. So, the business is moving forward. And if you know that the business is real, the worst thing you can do is to get in the business and not go all in. And y'all, I'm not just telling you that from my viewpoint. Even a lot of y'all aren't in my Power Lead Systems business. Got that, right? I'm fine with that. What I want you to know is when I got into online business and I started making the money in Power Lead Systems, I went diamond. I did not go platinum, and MTI, Master Traffic Institute, wasn't even available at $1,000 commission yet, right? So I was making $100 commissions, but I really wasn't losing that $400 platinum because, to be honest, I wasn't promoting it. And so if I wasn't promoting it, and though I was putting them in the Facebook group that had people making platinums, there really weren't a lot of people that was really pushing it real hard, showing, blah, blah, blah. That a lot of the leadership there wasn't really pushing the aspect of it. I didn't feel like they were at that moment. So I went, the first month, I didn't lose any platinums at all. So I was thinking to myself, like a lot of people are when you first get into business, I didn't go all in, but I did upgrade to diamond. I made 200 diamonds in my first 2 years, right? So thank God I went that. But that second month in, that $400 I lost almost the beginning of the second month. And I still didn't upgrade. And less than it's like 2 weeks later, less than a month, I know the second month, I lost my second platinum. And then it really started to dawn on me, y'all. I just gave away $800. Now think about this, y'all. $800. Some of y'all, when you're starting off a new business and you got residual income like this has got, that's great. But you got to realize how long is it going to take you to build up $800? You see what I'm saying? Now, what I really learned, the turning point was when I did upgrade to platinum, and then I started telling people the importance of upgrading. I was influencing people by showing them what I had learned, those $800, which still haunts me today, which I've made plenty of platinums, believe me. But, It took me getting kicked in the butt twice for me to finally get over that, and y'all, here's something else. There's two other or aspects to it a lot of people don't get. When you upgrade into your business and you're fully aligned in your business, it makes you want to do videos. It makes you want to get out. You are invested in your business in a way that you wouldn't get if you're only at the minimum aspects of it, if it's just gold or whatever. So you're not really pushing those other aspects. And because you're not telling people about the platinum, upgrades and things of that nature, and you are their sponsor, the person, you are your PR guy, the number one person for your business. And if you're the ones that, they're listening to you and you're not saying anything, a lot of these people are like, oh, well, it must not be that important. Shawn's not talking about it. Or whoever, you're listening to. And you're giving away money that should be yours and you don't even know it just because you're not opening your mouth and telling people about it. The number one way, to get upgrades is to tell your downline to go platinum, to go MTI, to go diamond. I know that, y'all. I absolutely do know that now as a fact. But because I came from a new perspective and I was new to residual income, and I had learning to do just like everybody else. Me applying action taught me what I needed to know. And at one time, Neil Geis, actually, we're on the phone one night here in the kitchen. Matter of fact, I was talking to him on the phone. First time I'd ever talked to him. And he wanted to know how I was getting so many diamonds. I got 27 diamonds in 30 days. And I don't do paid advertising. I don't do no paid advertising, right? And he wanted to know how was I doing it. And I told him, I said, I'm telling my people at the right time when somebody comes in and reach in, then they reach out to me or I reach out to them and I'll let them know, look, y'all, I'm just going to tell you the importance of diamond, y'all. This is 147 one time. I paid for that March of 2015 and I'm getting paid all the time with these diamonds, y'all. I mean, it would have been business suicide for me not to upgrade. Can you imagine me losing 200 diamonds in 2 years because I didn't upgrade one time for 147? That would have been beyond stupid. When I know the answer and I believe the answer, and I'm telling the people this, how many of these people are going to upgrade to diamond? You don't get that when you assume people are going to upgrade. You don't get that. I'm telling you, you just don't. So if people are doing paid advertising, I think your number one perspective or problem is going to be you're not connecting with your people. You're not hitting a record button, not having a script, nothing, and letting them hear you. Or you don't have a presence in the Facebook group for where these people that are your leads are, you're sending them to it. To one of the most powerful things with YouTube, y'all, is that you don't have to have a strong sales funnel. I'm serious. It does. When I first started Powell Systems, I had some of the weakest sales funnels in the world. But people connected with me at YouTube because they saw I believed and I was excited about something. And it was just sincerity, y'all. Sincerity will do so much more than any sales funnel will do for you. And I keep telling people this, y'all. Even if I got a weak sales funnel, or if I only had a sign up link and that's it, and someone watched 3 or 4 of my videos and they connected with me, do you think they care that they're going to just a link? They don't. They will do a link and sign up underneath me and upgrade. Where some of y'all are hiding behind a sales funnel and that's it. They don't even get to meet you, right? Now, I'm not planning on going into all teaching and stuff like that. If some of y'all grasp what I'm just telling y'all, it can change your life. And I learned this, y'all, and by branding myself, and I didn't even know what I was doing. I didn't realize I was branding myself, to be perfectly honest. I was excited. I couldn't sleep. I was about to burst. I had a burn in my stomach. And when I mashed the record button, people heard that and they saw it. And this magic coming from it, y'all. I was like a lot of people. I didn't like taking pictures of myself. I didn't like, my old Facebook account, which I've got family and friends, this is for business, it's a little bit different here. I would literally go 100, 200 pictures of my little boy without having a picture of me because I didn't like pictures of myself. And when I remember as a kid when I was younger, I used to hear myself, somebody record something. I didn't like hearing myself. I didn't like how I sounded. And I remember thinking to myself, wow, I hope I don't sound like that, but I know I do. I know some people are like that, right? When I wanted my business to grow more than I cared what anybody else thought, I hit the record button, not scripted, and something beautiful came out. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. I got to the point where I liked watching me. I liked hearing what I had to say, and I was proud of who I was. And it was because that person that was doing the video was on freaking fire. And that's what people follow. And some of y'all have got that in you, and you have busted your butt for years and you ain't made it work yet, and you're trying to figure out what's missing, and you've got it, but you're just not showing your downline. You're not showing your leads, and you're branding other people when you are the answer. People join people, y'all. If you get that in your mind, two rules. If you say two rules and screw everything else, y'all, this is the God's honest truth. I'm gonna tell you, people join people. You got to know that. So they're gonna have to. If they don't know who you are and they can't connect with you, how are they going to join you? They're not. Secondly, if I'm not getting seen, I'm not going to grow. If you take those two elements and nothing else, and apply that to whatever way you're going to get out to people, if it's YouTube, if it's Facebook, if it's some fandangled new way, if it's whatever, it doesn't matter. What way you pick never matters, in my opinion, as much as you picking an avenue that you're comfortable with, that you're going to apply action and apply those two rules, that they connect with you, and don't quit. Get over your hang-ups, because that's what most of y'all have. If you won't mash the record button, it's because you don't believe in your business enough, or you're letting your hang-ups stop you. Making it six-figure income is not hard. It's not hard, y'all. But the hard part is you getting over your hangups to allow yourself to get to six-figure income. It's right there, y'all. It's right there. And the sad part is some of y'all are going to beat your head against that wall, that freaking brick wall, listening to leaders tell you, here's the sales funnel, just throw a crap load of traffic, branding them in it, not you, them, usually, right? And then you're going to quit wondering, why did it not work for me when I spent thousands of dollars and now I'm burnt out? Or you're going to be that person that done that and freaking get fed up with it and listen to what I'm saying right now and say, you know what, I've got to make a change. I've got to do this. I've got to get heard. I believe in my businesses. When you do that, it's going to change. So either you're going to be at a crossroads for many of you. Either you're going to quit spending thousands of dollars and you're done, or you're going to go a little further, and eventually some of y'all are going to realize. And y'all, let me ask you something. If you want to be like me, if you want to be like Rob Frazier, if you want to be like Frank Calabra, whoever, I don't care who it is, Darren Little, or whatever the leader is for whatever business, how are you going to be them if you're not doing what they're doing? You can't. You're going to brand them. Is what you're going to do at best using some of their stuff. But when I was with Frank Calabra and we were doing businesses together, I actually outpaced Frank at some businesses. I was made more money than Frank did in some of the businesses, y'all. And my ratios, y'all don't know this. And I'm not putting down Frank, and believe me, he knows this. He'd be tickled to death me even tell you this, to be perfectly honest. But we do something different. I use Facebook, my timeline, and the Facebook group. And I had a system that was in place that was so simple. 5 posts a day. Proof, progress, welcome, congratulate, and uplift people. Nothing else. I post on my timeline. I post in the Facebook group. And then I was accessible in the Facebook group. That's it. So I become a beacon for my business on my timeline and in that Facebook group. Now, when my leads come through, my follow-up email tell them to connect with me on Facebook. And I show them how important it is. And then they get in that Facebook group and they see me there. I am the sponsor that they want. Someone that believes in the business that's not being hidden behind some sales funnel. When I'm doing a YouTube videos and they connect with me, and even if I went through a weak sales funnel or whatever, it wouldn't really matter, whatever sales funnel I got, right? They've already connected with me. Basically, the ratio I got was ridiculous. 1 out of every 3 people that signed up going active because I put them in the right positions to see me, someone that believes in the business, their sponsor, telling them to upgrade. It's not even hard. I didn't have to do paid advertising. Frank's putting a lot of money paid, and I'm not knocking Frank. Please understand that, or anybody doing paid advertising. But it's him that you're connecting with, and that's great because that's what he wants you to do. It's him in the Facebook group, so he's a beacon for there. But if you're not doing what he's doing or what I'm doing, 2 different avenues, doesn't matter. You're not going to get those ratios. My ratios were higher than Frank's because people didn't connect with him from the videos from get-go maybe like they did with me. He was going through a sales funnel, email marketing from Frank. It's a whole different perspective. But his ratio is there, and you can't knock the man for being number one in a lot of businesses in the world and things of that nature. I'm just saying, different avenues are different ways, different things. Don't matter which way you pick, y'all. Master it. Pick one that you're comfortable with, that you're going to get seen, you're going to get heard. People join people. Be sincere. Let go. I don't care what you're doing. Don't give a damn what anybody thinks. It doesn't matter what they think. My little boy right here, y'all. Since December of last year, it is September the 6th. 9 months, y'all. I've barely made any videos at all. We're talking, this is the day before school starts, right? This is a little post I made, and I posted up here. From beach boy to schoolboy in 24 hours, right? So again, I learned how to make little collages and stuff like that from doing Facebook posts and stuff. So I wanted to do something for my little boy. This is 24 hours before school started, right? But can you imagine, y'all, being home for 9 months with your kid who's 11 years old, being home for the last 4 years? Now, I'm not going to lie, I was not on vacation the whole time, y'all. I busted my tail while I was still working 65 hours a week in a restaurant. And a lot of y'all won't do that. My little boy falling asleep on a little mat I made beside the laptop, I'm sorry, my computer when I first started online business because I couldn't sleep. God had my gears turning in my head and it wouldn't stop. I couldn't lay down and go to sleep because I knew there was something better than 65 hours a week with no end. 26 years, y'all. It was one of the dumbest things I ever done in my life, and and I was doing good compared to other people. And most of y'all, people around here, y'all, I'm here every day. I cut my grass yesterday. I enjoy it, sitting back, getting the sun. I'm the darkest I have been in probably my entire life right now. Because every day, enjoying my vacation, time with my little boy, taking the top down the car and going. I'm getting my little car painted right now because it needed a paint job. $1,000 paint job. Well, not the whole car, but most of the car getting painted. $1,000 paint job I'm getting done right now this week. And I haven't worked in 4 years. You see what I'm saying? I'm probably going to go put a new stereo inside of my truck because I'm driving it this week and the radio's a little glitchy, so I'm going to go put a new DVD player in. Probably $400 for that new speakers. Probably $400. I'm not going to put the install in and let somebody else do it. Do you see what I'm saying? It's amazing. And all this is taking place with residual income because I busted my butt making videos, people connecting with me, getting on, Facebook, congratulating, welcoming people. I'm giving you the answers, uplift, proof and progress. If you just post that, that's all it takes. So let me show you what that looks like, y'all. Here's one right here. Love me some Power Lead Systems. It pays to be all in your business, y'all, over and over and over again. If you believe in your business, going all in is simply a given. And it says, Shawn, you just earned $500 right here, right? Well, actually, it's $1,000. Let me click it. Maybe you can see a little bit better. Remember, you're still getting $1,000, so it's actually $500 now, $500 next month. It's usually $1,000. Okay, y'all, this is just Master Traffic Institute. Now, let me tell you where that put me. Since Master Traffic Institute came in, I've made $10,000 since Master Traffic Institute has come into play, right? Just this one upgrade, $10,000. I have not promoted it. I have not promoted Power Lead Systems I have not promoted barely done anything at all, y'all, since December of last year. Here I made $10,000. Every bill I've got, y'all, is $1,100. $1,100. You don't think that Master Traffic Institute was not worth it? And see, this is the turning point right here. Because see, when I first got in online businesses and I connected to Power Systems really quick, I use Power Systems as the answer for other businesses, and I still will. If there's another business as my primary I'm gonna run, Power Systems will always be the backbone business to everything I do. Right? That's where all those diamonds came from. It's where all my gold members, where almost all my team come from nowadays, is because from me doing stuff with other businesses, right? And even those platinum sales, when I finally got out of the hard-headed stubbornness that I'd done and went that route, then there you go, y'all. That's So I was all in. Is basically what I'm trying to tell you. Let me show you something, y'all. This right here, you see this one frowny face right here, and he ain't gonna mind me showing this. This is Thomas Madden. Thomas Madden believes in the business. He did not upgrade Master MTI yet, right? So he put that. He's talked with me. It was a kind of a jokeful thing. Don't think it's a bad thing. I know what he was doing. He lost $1,000 because he hadn't upgraded. Sometimes y'all, you've got to get kicked in the butt once. I hope it don't happen again because that's his money. I would love for him to have it. And I've already talked to him. Of course, he's going to go, MTI now. Nobody wants to get that email saying they just lost $500. Worse, he's going to get two of those emails saying he just lost $500. See what I'm saying? So, but the thing is, I'm making $1,000 from people that are down below, and I'm not even done anything. Now I'm going to show you. This is right now, y'all. This is real time. Okay, right now, as of this week, today is Wednesday. Okay, I'm at $680 because this one just came in a couple of days ago, right? Now, understand something, y'all. Now, I want you to understand how important upgrading is. Okay, again, I have not promoted in 9 months. $180 gold. To be honest, y'all, this is Wednesday. I still got Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'll probably hit $1,000, maybe more if I get some more upgrades or something like that. But on normal, my gold, when I was really getting it out there, y'all, was 300 to 400 a week, maybe 300 to 400 a week. That's not where the money's at. I mean, it is. That's residual income. That's awesome, especially when you only got $1,100 worth of bills. But in 9 months, of course, it's gonna start dropping down. I might make another $150 somewhere, maybe $300, something like that from this. But y'all, Master Traffic Institute, that's $1,000. It paid 500 right here, but basically it's $1,000 is what it should be, right? If somebody just paid half it right now, I'll get the other half later. Compare that to what the gold is. You see what I'm saying? And that $1,000 is now money. And if you had diamond, that's $100. If you got platinum, it's $400. If one of my downline, let's say Thomas now decides to go get $1,000, well, I've got to go into MTI. I got another $1,000 sitting right here. Instead of $680, it might be $1,680 this week. How much of it is gold? You see what I'm saying? And then if Thomas, because he's now getting out and telling his people that he's got Master Traffic Institute, y'all, you got to take a look at this $1,000, change your life. Then what happens, y'all? Bam, I'm starting to get these, $200 commissions just because he's made $1,000. When you get your downline to upgrade inside of Master Traffic Institute, Power Lead Systems, doing anything, when they upgrade, y'all, they are way more likely to take their business seriously. And when they do, that means they're going to be gold for a lot longer. They're going to be paying that. So by telling people to go all in, if they believe in the business, by going all in their business, you're not only going to get paid now money, you're also going to get paid for that monthly more because they have invested into their businesses. So by you keeping your mouth shut, you're shooting yourself in the foot in so many ways. And anytime, I'm gonna tell you that I don't care at what viewpoint. If you assume anything in online business, assuming is a huge percentage drop. If you're assuming they're going to go gold, if you assume that they're going to learn what diamond is, or platinum or MTI. You assume that they're going to be in there. It might take them a month for them to figure out what even diamond is, to be perfectly honest, if they ever get it. Where you, from day one, if you'd gone ahead and got in, then you would have been invested into it. You would have learned about opening your mouth and telling these people at the most crucial time. There's nobody more important to them than their sponsor for a brand new business they're excited about, yet you're assuming they're going to figure out everything else. They're not. You want to help them, you get them to go up diamond. You get them to go platinum. You get them to see the importance of MTI. Make sure they get in a Facebook group so they can see people making $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 weeks. I've had many $3,000, $4,000 weeks, y'all, $2,000 weeks. But you got to understand, I haven't been doing this every time. It doesn't take just me. You put them in these right kind of people, y'all. People are going to get influenced to upgrade. That's why I do what I tell y'all. Proof, progress, welcome, congratulate, and uplift. You do that every day for on your timeline for a business, and you become a beacon for that business. And you get heard and you get seen, whichever avenue you pick, and you've already got the game beat, y'all. Now, one last thing. You're going to have to put the work in when the money isn't there. You're going to have to keep working that way, just that hard, that's passionate about it, and it will come. The money will come. The people will come. They will follow you. They'll believe in you. They'll be excited because of your excitement and enthusiasm. And that's where everything's going to start changing. I didn't want to make this a real long video, y'all. I just want y'all to understand the importance of upgrading Master Traffic Institute, the importance of platinum, the importance of diamond. And if you really believe in the business, y'all, it's a given. To be perfectly honest, you just gonna have to do it. And if you don't, you're just waiting to give your money away, and it's going to come to someone like me that did believe in the business, or someone like whoever the upline is for whatever, whoever's up above you in PLS. You're just going to be giving your money away, and once you do, y'all, it's going to make you sick to your stomach. Go ahead and do it. Power Lead Systems has been around for years. You know we got something big coming right now in the next month or two. And y'all, now, because of the $1,000 commission, $1,000 commissions change people's lives, man. I can tell you that. Because of a $1,000 commission, Power Lead Systems is what I consider capable of standing on its own feet right now by itself. I always used other businesses with it. That's why, even though I've got a lot of Power Lead Systems videos, you'll see me linking it with something else, or the other business linking it to this. It always works for me, leveraging business leverage. Probably one of the better ones I've ever seen doing it, to be perfectly honest, especially considering I never paid a dime ever for paid advertising. But that always worked for me. But for the ones who don't have that, or if you are just tired of being around businesses that are gone in a year, don't know who the owners are, it's shady, maybe questionable at best, maybe the government, U.S. government with cryptocurrencies and crap like that's being an issue for you, I got that, man. I got all this. You're not going to have that with Power Lead Systems. And now with $1,000 to $400 commission, the $100 commission, plus the second level $200, $50, $25 payment, plus the weekly residual income, you've got something now that you can really make something with. And I really believe that's what Power Lead Systems is. And I think in the months to come, it's going to only get better and better and better. Okay. Again, I hope I didn't, Thomas, I didn't mean anything there, buddy. I'll let you know that I put you in this video. I just wanted everybody to see the importance of what upgrading is. And, even years later, you're still going to be continuing to get paid for something that you paid one time, y'all. And that's a beautiful thing. When one business is rock solid, been around for years, paid every week, every Wednesday like clockwork, it only cost me $1 to send it from there to my bank. It's there within 24 hours, 48 hours. That's the kind of business you want to be part of, y'all. And it's only getting better. Okay. So if you're not in Power Lead Systems, y'all, go ahead and click the link down below. It'll take you to a sales funnel I made about a year and a half ago or something like that. And I explain everything. It will not have Master Traffic Institute in it per se. But of course, now you've heard me talk about in this video the importance of it. And if you're already underneath me, y'all, and you have not upgraded, or if you're not underneath me and you still haven't upgraded underneath somebody else, y'all, and you know if this business is everything I just described it, just go ahead and do it, y'all. Go all in and I hope you're the best for your business. Till the next video, see you.